RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Gary Harrington.
Who were some of the key leaders back in the day?
Well, in the 60s, I really don't know, to be honest. In the 70s, John Mader was the superintendent. I do know that. And John came in, I think, 68. So, he's been really since 68. I'm only the third superintendent.
Wow, that's pretty incredible that there's that much stability
Good boards.
over the years. That's a secret, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. And talk about the boards, because I mean, you have a board of education just like any school district or the community college has here in our county, but it isn't quite the same, is it?
Well, our board is elected by the local boards, not by the public. So there's a meeting every other year for the vacancies that are up, and one person from each of the 7 school districts comes and they vote on our board.
Okay. Well, how does that work? You got 5 board members, but we got 7 districts. So how do you work that part out?
Well, obviously, not everybody gets one. They rotate around. Port Huron's usually has 2. They're a little over 40% of the county. And East China's about 20%. So they have 1 and the others share. So interesting, the one thing, Marysville's never had one till now.
Really?
It was kind of like the founding of our nation when they put the capital in D.C. in exchange for having a Senate and a House. They put the ISD in Marysville. But they didn't get a representative for a long time, and we've had Marge Thomas served a really long time, then Bud Hollowitz was on for 10 years. But the understanding was when Bud retired, as he did last July 1, that Marysville would get a slot on our board for the first time. And that's when Janet Clayton came on our board.
Who else serves on the board in addition to Janet?
Well, we have Jeff Beckett, our president from Port Huron area, and Marsh Campbell, our vice president of the Port Huron. Harold Burns is secretary-treasurer. He's from Memphis. And Mike McCartan is from East China. And then along with Janet, that's our 5-member board.